I may ramble on a bit in this post, so if it rambles on long enough that I'm not able to pull the bar over for the comment bubble to come across, I apologize. But I'm going to read this comment, whether you can see it or not. Older generations, mine included, were conditioned to believe it was noble to work long and work hard. Family time was meant for retirement. And that is a spot-on analysis of part of the problem that exists in this country. I'm part of Generation X. I was born in 1972, right in the middle of Gen X. I was raised by a baby boomer mom and a father from the silent generation. And the boomers and the silent generation instilled into Gen X that that's what you do. You go to school, and then you go to high school, and then after high school you either go to college and get a degree and go to work, or if you're not going to go to college, you leave high school and you go to work. And you grind, and you keep your head down, and you put your nose to the grindstone, and you just work, and you take all the fucking hours that you can, and you just throw your life into your work. Hell, Gary Vee, the motivational speaker, I can't fucking stand this guy. Mainly because of this very thing. Gary Vee once made a video telling kids, or telling people, that in your 20s, don't do anything. Put your head down and grind and work and just do everything you can to make money in your 20s and come up for air and enjoy life in your 30s. And as somebody who is now in their 50s, I am here to tell you that is not the way to do it. And I fear that I have instilled that into my children. Just go work. No, don't. Follow the path of the younger millennials and the Gen Zers in the world. Find something you love and figure out how to monetize that. Figure out how to earn off of doing something that you enjoy. There's the old saying that if you love what you do, you're never going to work a day in your life. Well, I mean, it's still work. I love the landscaping. I fell in love with landscaping. I got to be outdoors. The scenery changed all the time. It wasn't monotonous like I was on some assembly line or cranking out parts in some factory or something. It was always different. There was a different job site all the time. There was a different atmosphere, different elements that we worked in. I fucking loved landscaping, but still worked my fucking ass off. And I am 52 years old, and I cannot go back and get the time that I gave to my companies. It's gone. I can't go back and make it to that play that I didn't get a chance to make it to. I can't go back and make it to that game of my kids that I didn't get a chance to make it to. I can't go back and do those things. Do not do what we were conditioned to do and what we, sadly, then turned around and tried to condition our kids to do. Don't break the fucking cycle. Stop thinking that life is all about giving everything you can to some fucking company that you work for. Because, damn it, that's what we do. That's how you keep a roof over your head. There are people that keep a roof over their head through all different kinds of means that generations like mine never thought of, never even imagined. And there's a lot of it that has to do with the fact that the technology has changed so rapidly over the years. Don't go get a job and say, I'm going to keep my head down and grind for the next 40 years, and then I'm going to get myself that Rolex watch and be able to finally sit down and relax and enjoy my family and my retirement. Don't do that. Go do what you love. You're in your 20s, that's the time to kind of figure out what you want your life to be, man. That's the time to be able to take a chance. That's the time to be able to take a risk. That's the time to be able to say, you know what? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, and I'm going to go all out because this is what I want to do with my life. This is what I love, and I'm going to go try and make it happen. Not saying that it's too late to do it when you're in your 50s. I mean, I'm in my 50s. My wife is going to be in her mid-40s. She just can't bring herself to say late 40s, so we're going to call it mid-40s this year. And we've started a handful of businesses. She's in the process of attempting to start another one. And it's not that it's too late, it's that you can't go back and you can't get that time. You can't do it. Once it's gone forever. And live your life the way you want to live your life, not the way you think society thinks you should live your life. And my wife and I are vastly different when it comes to certain things, right? When it comes to financial matters, I'm very liberal, she's very conservative. She is hold the purse strings tight, and I'm you like that purse? Then buy it. Isn't that why you work? Isn't that why you bust your ass so that you can get the things that you like in life? And so I look at it as, I've said this to my wife a million times, that money is, I call it dirty paper. That's all it is. Money is just dirty paper. And no matter what we do, whether we go out and spend all of it tonight, whether we bury half of it in our backyard, whether we invest it all in the stock market, no matter what the fuck we do, you still got to go make more of it tomorrow. Right? So you might as well enjoy what you have to do in order to make it. You want to have a food truck? Figure out a way to make that happen, goddammit. Figure out a way to start it on a shoestring budget and grow it. You want to design websites? Figure out a way to go fucking design websites. There is a way to do everything in this modern world where you do not have to give 40, 50, 60 hours of your life to some fucking employer for the next 40 or 50 years of your life so that you can finally sit down and relax with them when you're 67. Don't do what we did. Do it the right way. Go enjoy your life, not just outside of work, but in work too. Yeah, we were programmed. We as Gen Xers were programmed by the baby boomers and the silent generation to just work. That's what society does, because that's what the system did to our parents and grandparents. You need to put your head down, you need to work, you need to grind, you need to work, you need to grind. And you need to be a productive member of society, but you don't just need to kill yourself in order to be a productive member of society. It's too late for us, right? We already lost those years. We're making the necessary changes now, and we are inching ever closer to hopefully becoming a fully internally self-sustained unit, not relying on any outside employment whatsoever in order to pay our bills and enjoy our life. But I wish we would have done it 20 years ago. A lot of lost time. Got to brush off that conditioning. And if you're one of the children of my generation, if you're a millennial, if you're a Gen Zer, and you see parents that are talking to you like that, and maybe have a conversation back with them and go, is that how your life went? And if so, is that how you would have chosen for your life to go? You don't have any regrets? Aren't things that you wish you would have done? I was very fortunate. I got to take off in my early 20s and travel across this country for the better part of 4 years. I lived in a tent from spring of 92 to late summer of 95, and I hitchhiked back and forth across this country, doing odd jobs, selling t-shirts, landscaping in this town, doing cleaning jobs in that town. And I got to see most of this country before I even thought about settling down. And then I settled down, and then I missed a lot of my family's life because I was out there fucking working all the time. And I regret it. So, that's my bit of old man advice to you this lovely Tuesday.